Yeah, I've got to comment on it. Like, you are cracking me up with that tiny little mason jar you're drinking water out of 4 ounces at a time. You got a jug the size of a UFC fighter's torso, and you're filling up a 3-ounce cup because you're very measured with your water. Look at me over here, just willy nilly drinking water like it's free. Like,
that's his year's supply, Taylor.
I would just fast and meditate.
Yeah.
You believe you can beat starvation by fasting and meditating?
So it's all about how you think what's going to happen. If you think you're starving to death, you're going to starve to death and die. If you're fasting, you control this reality. You control what happens.
What other pieces of reality do you control with your mind?
Thank you.
I don't know. I guess just my life.
Just that one? Just starving? Okay.
Just that one. Like, what? All right, what if I slowly raise the temperature in the room to a temperature that would kill a normal man? But because you were meditating and thinking that you, like imagining a shield of ice, do you think that you could withstand higher temperatures than a regular man who was unprepared?
Oh, I know. I know I could withstand a higher temperature than the average person without a doubt. Just because of my experience as a wildland firefighter.
That's true.
Let alone also, I try to put myself in extreme conditions at all times. For example, this past winter, I went swimming when it was 5 degrees out in the river here locally.
Okay.
I do that on a regular basis during winter. And then during the summer, I try to put myself in extreme heat conditions without water. I could go for days without water, weeks sometimes, if I wanted to. When I was wildland firefighting, I would usually only drink about 1 water bottle a day while hiking up all this stuff and doing all this work when everyone else would be drinking a shit ton. And I'd be fully functional and I would do a lot better than everyone else.
Because your body's just more efficient.
Myself with a lack of it.
Yeah. I wish Taylor had been here for that. Taylor drinks a lot of water, but he probably doesn't need to if he could master that technique.
Yeah. If Taylor had a stronger mind, he wouldn't need water either.
That's incredible. So you think that through experience, through toughening yourself, from exposure and from focus and meditation, you've been able to, you could weeks, you think, without water or maybe just a week?
Oh, I don't
know.
So
if I'm doing weeks, I would have to work myself up to that.
Yeah, of course.
The longest I have done has been a week. You know, it's not uncommon for me to go 3 or 4 days without water. Just because, like I don't always drink water.
3 or 4 days regularly.
Are you drinking something else? Like you have, like I survive strictly on milk? Because that's less impressive.
No. Like if I'm not drinking water, I'm not really drinking anything. So the only 2 drinks I drink now currently, I've quit the coffee actually and the alcohol completely. Because coffee and alcohol makes you age faster. The only 2 things I currently drink is raw milk and spring water. I got a fresh spring water from this morning I collected.
So you're loading up on water. Kyle, unmute yourself. You're loading up on water in preparation of your next 4-day bit.
No, that's just the spring water I collected for my week.
This is stream water, like from a nearby creek, a small river.
No, not a stream, a spring. It comes directly out of the ground.
Spring water. Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to drink stream water. You'll get very sick.
Yeah.
No, Taylor.
That can toughen you.
And then I don't get viruses or
Holy fucking shit, dude. Can I see that container one more time? Because it looks like something from Supernatural. Like you just caught a demon's soul and you've got it bottled up in there. Holy fucking shit. Look at that big boy. Okay, you got a little spout on the end, a little dispenser,
I like the spout. That's my favorite part.
That's pretty cool. You ever throw a couple lemon slices in there, get a little vitamin C going, keep the scurvy at bay?
No, I usually just eat my lemons by itself.
Oh, you're just like eating an apple? Lemons?
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Peel? Like I don't even know. Like
you're eating it like an orange slice.
All right, wait a second. Do you have any lemons right now?
No, I don't.
Wolfed them down. Dude, you can't keep lemons around this guy.
That's wild. That's wild.
When you're doing your water fasts for like 3 days, like personally, if I go like 6 hours without any liquid, I notice it intensely, like because I'm drinking over a gallon a day of water usually. How long you said you've done 3 days. Do you do that regularly?
Yeah, so me personally, on a regular day, I've actually drinking a lot more water than I usually do, just because the room I'm in has no windows and no AC, so it's like super hot.
Oh yeah.
That's the only reason why I'm drinking water right now. It's like a sauna. Like I'm pouring down sweat right now.
Yeah, you're wearing a suit jacket.
Yeah. But usually I maybe drink 1 cup of water a day.
Why is the room
if
so hot?
even. What?
Why is the room so hot?
Oh, this is my garage.
You're in your
Oh.
garage?
Okay.
Yeah.
That begs the question, why are you not inside?
Yeah. So the reason why I'm not inside, not inside is because these walls are a lot more soundproof than every other room.
Oh, okay.
So I would rather, because there's lots of kids outside my house, but there's like a park and there's like a busy street. So I'd rather not people hear someone stealing someone's shit or like hearing a kid scream in the background.
So
Yeah.
if you were inside, you'd hear the outside more than your garage?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
So
Not what I would have expected.
who was it that I guess gave you the idea that like to go on the water cleanses?
Oh no, I just do it sometimes. Like I don't do it on purpose. It's just like I forget to drink water.
My
Yeah.
theory is that because he gets his water fucking in the wilderness from a spring, he rations it.
It's very
It's as
difficult.
simple as that.
Yeah.
Taylor,
He
if
doesn't
your
have to
water
go
didn't
2
come from the
miles.
faucet, you wouldn't just drink it willy-nilly either.
Yeah, if I had to go to
That's
a
actually
2
true,
mile away
yeah.
spigot. Yeah. I mean, there was that time on Fish Tank, I recall, where you had not drank anything but coffee for like 4 straight days, and you were like dry heaving, trying to fall asleep because you were so dehydrated that I think Jet had to come up and be like, "Please drink some water." John, is that what happened?
Basically, because I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like the bottled water crap they had or the tap water.
Mhm.
The bottled water and the
figure at
tap
least
water are
with
below your
coffee-
standards.
I figure at least with coffee, it steams and then it gets filtered through a coffee filter. So I figure that's a little bit better.
Yeah. So you don't even like the bottled water
No.
because it's in plastic.
Because of the plastic,
maybe?
which lowers your tea.
Yeah. And usually if I drink bottled water, it makes my mouth super dry. So the first time I went on drinking only spring water for a year,
Mhm.
and I went back, because I was gone somewhere for like a week without my spring water. So I drank some bottled water from the store. That shit tasted so fucking nasty.
When I drink
are you
bottled water, it makes my mouth super wet.
Me too. Are you a water brand snob? Like, are you like, Dasani? No, but like Evian, you'll drink, or that shit I bet you drink the shit in the glass bottles. Voss, right?
Why would I buy that if I could just use that money in gas to go collect spring water?
Smart. That's true. Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah. Like where are you collecting the spring water? Is it really just a spigot like in the ground that you're pumping?
No, it comes straight out of the ground. Like there's no spigot. It comes out of a hole out of the ground.
Oh, okay. So like you're just holding the jug right out.
Yeah.
How far away is this from you that you have to
It's
go get
about
the water?
10-15 minutes drive. And then from the parking lot at the spot I go is Terminal Falls. And then from the parking lot, it's like a 5-minute hike. Hike in. They actually built a fence to prevent me from collecting my spring water, which I've been doing it for so long. People have been complaining, I guess. So now I have to go under the fence.
What have
over the
they?
fence.
So now you have to break in to get the spring water because you got some.
Well, I'm not breaking in. It's public property. They just made the fence to make it look nicer. And they cut down a whole bunch of trees to try to prevent me from going where I go. But
It's not going to
it's
work.
public property. What are
It's
they
not
going
going
to
to
do?
stop.
Yeah.
No. That's so a 15-minute drive and a 5-minute hike. Get the water. How often are you going back? It's like every day, every other day.
About once a week. Because I fill my spring water a lot. Usually I bring like 10 gallons usually to my father. because my father really likes the spring water. He drinks a lot more water than I do.
Mhm.
It's actually my mother's birthday today, so happy birthday, Mom.
Oh, shout out your mom.
Yeah, shout out to my mom. Top J's
Shout out
mom.
John's
Happy
mom.
birthday. But so I usually collect multiple containers for a few different people because there's some people that's not physically able to go out and do that every day. So I
Mhm.
usually collect it for them, and they really appreciate it.
You collect
that's
water
nice
for
of you.
cripples?
Yeah.
Mhm.
This is what
It's
what
great.
actual good people do. He collects water for cripples.
Dude, there's no way. I
This
would collect
morning-
water for
This
anyone.
morning, I showed one of my colleagues where I go to collect spring water, and she was able to collect some. She was pretty psyched about it.
That
wanna
cup,
know.
dude. Oh, it's killing me. The pinky up cup.
I can't remember where we were hiking, but we were up on some mountain, and the water flowed straight out of the rock at like chest level. And they
That's
had
what Top J is talking about. That's what he collects from.
Oh, I thought it was maybe a spring like bubbling out of the ground. I've seen that too. Like on my dad's property, there's a spring that just water actually comes straight out of the ground. Now there's a creek. The creek goes down there, joins the other creek, and that's the only. And I'm sure that water is pure as fuck because it's just like bubbling out of the sand, you know.
Yeah.
But I drank that water out that poured out of the mountain, and that was really like it was even cold. It was great.
Oh yeah.
Mhm. When you can do that and like actually drink from a stream or like that, because I've done that too, like that shit that's like coming out. I did it in Colorado where it's like a
I do
clean
it all the
stream coming out
time.
of the rock. It genuinely is like better water. It's like this is like, and maybe it's like part of like being out in nature and like feeling it's
Yeah.
cool. Where it's like, oh, like, I'm just like grabbing water from a spring. It's so refreshing, and you're also being active and it's hot, so of course it's gonna
That's got to be part of it.
be better.
You know, I got some $3 a can water downstairs, and it probably would taste better if you did a blind taste.
Would it though?
test.
Because it probably doesn't have the minerals. Because so lots of
It does.
times they add the minerals to the water, but the minerals that they add, your body cannot absorb it. But it's
What's
just
that
like
water?
natural spring water, the minerals you can't absorb.
What's that pretentious ass water? I can't. remember
Perrier,
the-
San Pellegrino,
Nah, the new shit in cans.
Bubbly
Liquid-
water.
La Croix.
It doesn't matter.
Liquid
Anyway,
death.
Liquid Death, yeah. Do they add it to that, or do they get it from some sort of fucking fancy aquifer? I don't know where that water is
don't know.
coming from, but that's some tasty water. I've got my mini fridge downstairs stocked up.
Perrier and San Pellegrino, that like sparkling mineral water. That shit's
Oh,
good.
not sparkling. Fuck.
I'm not
that.
gonna
No.
lie, I do like liquid death. Sometimes I do drink that every once in a while.
I saw
I like
someone
the-
say that sparkling water tastes like static.
Dude, sparkling carbonation
That's
is great.
exactly right.
I don't know
Fuck
how you
that
could just
shit.
like.
You ever
sparkling
drink it
water.
accidentally? I'll spit it out in your fancy face. You serve me bubbly without my permission. Right
Have
on
you
the
ever been to like a
fucking
nice
floor. I don't
Italian
care.
place where they like bring
Mhm.
you that big glass jug of the sparkling water?
I ask for flat.
probably go
water
for
in
still.
every scenario.
Yeah.
Yes, I want flat every scenario. I never want sparkling ever, never, ever. It's so stupid and awful. Every now and then,
Crazy,
a
it's
fast
better.
food restaurant will fuck up their mix. They're like out of the syrup that makes Diet Coke, and not club soda that's brown. And you'll get that hit of just fucking club soda, and it's disgusting. Any movie when someone orders a club soda, I'd rather you spit in my mouth. I'd rather you spit in my mouth and serve me a club soda that I have to finish. At
Kyle
least
is
we'll get
right
it over
about
quick.
everything. He's
Club soda.
completely on target with this.
You're crazy. You're both crazy.
True.
Like sparkling water is delicious, especially if it's got like a little lemon flavor.
What a
or if it's,
refined palate you have.
Well, I don't think it's because I'm a fancy boy. I think it's just the carbonation
I know,
is great.
but I kind of posed it that way and made you defend that point.
Now you're framing it. I'm a fancy pants.
He's
Yeah, see,
out of
now you got to
touch
pivot over to that.
Missourian.
You've lost.
Now I've lost the plot. Now I'm defending being a fancy pants instead
Yeah.
of talking about how good the water
I don't
is.
know.
Damn.
You're not really a common man. You've got these
Yeah.
highfalutin ideas up there in
Fucking
fancy
elites.
Missouri.
Missouri up there in the fanciest state. Huh.
That's pretty nice. Though.
So have
Well,
you,
got yourself a little miniature beaker? It appears. Like,
What? What's weird
Yeah,
about
this
this?
is
like what is it, a stein for ants?
Whoa, slow down, Woody. That's 2 days of water you're looking at right there, bud. Look at this. Guzzling Woody, selfish Woody. Just a water hoarder.
I got this water from West Virginia. It's a
Yeah.
big effort. I'm not going to just guzzle it.
Have
Woody's
you,
on a fucking motorcycle with a with an office
have you seen
tank
people-
strapped to his back.